Welcome back to Ordo Mysticus. I'm Ray del Sol, and I'm glad you're here with me again. In today's episode, I'd like to explore a question that lies at the very center of all true spirituality. How does a human being grow from a seed into a fully blossomed soul? Every one of us carries divine potential within. You were born with gifts, capacities, and a unique inner calling. But potential alone is not realization. Just as a seed needs the right soil, water, light, and care, your soul requires conscious development. Personal development is not self-optimization. It is not about becoming a better version of a social role. It is the unfolding of your true inner nature. At birth, we arrive as seeds. Everything is already present in essence, but dormant. Life itself becomes the training ground in which this seed can grow, through experiences, relationships, challenges, losses, and moments of awakening. Something inside you is slowly shaped and refined. Ordo Mysticus understands personal development as a natural inner journey, a movement from unconsciousness towards awareness, from fragmentation toward wholeness, from inner conflict toward alignment. This process unfolds in stages. First comes purification. Purification means becoming aware of what does not belong to your true nature. Old thought patterns, emotional burdens, inherited beliefs, and conditioning that no longer serves your growth begin to surface. This is not about judging yourself or suppressing anything. It is about clarity. You start to see what you are carrying, and you gently begin to let go. Healing follows naturally. Healing begins when awareness meets compassion. Old wounds, childhood experiences, unexpressed emotions, and inner conflicts are allowed to be seen and felt without resistance. Healing restores balance. It brings vitality back into places that were frozen or closed. You become softer inside, more available to life. And then comes sanctification. This simply means alignment. Your thoughts, feelings, actions, and intentions begin to move in the same direction. You stop living against yourself. Life becomes coherent. There is less inner friction. You feel more whole. These are not moral concepts, they are natural stages of growth. Along this path, resistance will appear. Every sensory process of development encounters inner blockages, fear of change, attachment to old identities, emotional wounds that were never fully processed, suppressed anger or sadness, quiet shame, a lack of discipline, inner chaos. These are not enemies. They are teachers. They point precisely to the places where growth and healing is waiting. Avoiding them only delays development. Meeting them consciously transforms them. Each challenge carries a message. Each inner tension holds potential. This is why everything begins with self-knowledge. Without knowing yourself, you cannot change consciously. You cannot act freely. You cannot develop authentically. Self-knowledge means learning to observe your inner world, your thoughts, your emotions, your reactions, and your habitual patterns, not with judgment, not with identification, but with calm curiosity. You begin to notice how you respond to stress, how you relate to intimacy, how you handle frustration, how you speak to yourself in quiet moments. The one who knows himself is no longer a slave to unconscious impulses. This is why Ordo Mysticus places such importance on reflection, awareness, and inner honesty. You cannot transform what you refuse to see. Spiritual development eventually becomes visible in everyday life. It shows itself in how you speak, how you listen, how you treat others, how you handle conflicts, how you take responsibility for your choices. Character refinement is not something abstract. It happens in ordinary moments, in patience when things move slowly, in courage when truth feels uncomfortable, in integrity when no one is watching, in compassion when someone meets you with their pain. Virtues are not ideals to admire. They are practices to embody. Spirituality that does not refine character remains incomplete. But we are not only psychological beings, we are energetic beings. Vital energy, often called prana, flows through your nervous system, your emotions, and your subtle body. When this energy becomes blocked, motivation declines, emotions stagnate, clarity fades, the body can become heavy or ill. When energy flows freely, healing accelerates. Intuition sharpens, vitality increases, and consciousness can expand. This is why Ordo Mysticus integrates breath awareness, energy cultivation, inner balance, and conscious lifestyle. Spiritual insight without energetic support remains theory. The body must participate in awakening. Over time, something deeper begins to emerge. You start to become a living inner temple. The temple is ordered, clean, aligned, and dedicated to something higher. To become a living temple means you respect and care for your body. Your emotions become conscious and refined. Your mind becomes clearer and more disciplined. Your actions begin to serve truth and life. You no longer search for sacred space outside yourself. You become it. And this leads us to the natural goal of human development. It is not escape from this world, it is mastery within the world. A mature human being knows himself. He governs his inner life. He lives in harmony with natural laws. He serves life consciously. This is not perfection, it is integration. You become fully human and fully spiritual at the same time. This is the blossoming of the soul. Personal development is not a race, it is a path. Every step matters. Every insight counts. Every honest effort reshapes you from within. In our next episode, we will explore the role of discipline, practice, and daily structure on the path of initiation. Until then, remember something simple and true. You are not here to remain a seed. You are here to blossom. And if you feel called to walk this path more deeply, I invite you to become a member of Ordo Mysticus. Dedicate yourself to your own spiritual development and to serving the evolution of humanity, not as a follower but as a conscious participant in a greater unfolding. In love, light, and service, I am Ray del Sol. Thank you for listening. May your journey be guided by awareness, courage, and quiet strength.